back to my channel. So before we start, I just want to say I hope you guys are doing well. I know right now is a really tough time, especially if you're in school. The semester is getting really busy, and I apologize for looking a little rough today, but this week has just been crazy for me. But I really wanted to get this video in for you guys because I feel like a lot of students might be applying for scholarships at this time, so I thought this might be helpful. This video is actually the part 2 of my last video I did. So if you haven't watched Scholarships Part 1, I recommend you watch that first. I will link it down in the description. This video is going to talk more about the details and my personal recommendations on scholarships. So I did apply for scholarships my senior year of high school, and I was able to get a good amount of them, and they ended up covering for my entire college education. So I'm very thankful for those scholarships, and I want to share my experience to see if I can help anyone who's applying for scholarships right now. So my first point is be prepared with the general application questions. So for a lot of scholarships, they ask these same type of questions, at least for just the regular portion, the general portion of the application. I recommend that you guys get a piece of paper and a pen and just write all these down. Be prepared to have this information ready. So first is your GPA. Second is your place of post-secondary institution, and that's going to be like your college you're going to, your four-year college, your community college, wherever you're going to go after high school in this case. Some scholarship applications do ask for program, example, program of nursing and things like that. Cost per year of institution, how you will be paying for college. So are you going to be paying with the help of your family? Are you going to be taking out loans? What are your options or your plans of paying for your college education? Those are some questions that almost all scholarship ask. Some ask more, some don't ask all of them, but it's just good to have those general ones written down. Number 2 is focus on your essay. So your essay is a very important part of your scholarship application. Not all scholarships ask for essays, but the ones that do ask for essays or make it optional, you have to really put a lot of effort into them because people do read them. And an essay is a great way for you to express how you feel and to show that you are interested, you are motivated. The thing I recommend is to emphasize the why you want to get the scholarship, what you're going to do with it, and things like that. So a lot of them have a specific prompt, and if you're able to write your prompt and somehow fit this information I'm telling you in there, that would be great. Another thing is if you're able to fit something that's unique about you, that makes you different from other people. This might be a specific passion about something, for example, for me, it's like healthcare and community health and things like that. Or if you're dedicated to something unique that makes you stand out from other applicants. Points number 3 and number 4 are going to be more about organization that you can use towards your scholarship search and your scholarship applications. And I'm actually be showing you my examples, so my exact documents that I've created for myself to use. My point number 3 is have a document or a table that lists all the scholarships you're interested in. Then they have the name of the scholarship, the due date of the scholarship, the status of the scholarship, meaning you submitted it or you started it and things like that. And then the amount of the scholarship award, so the money aspect of it and things like that. Okay, so this is the table I created to keep track of all the scholarships I was interested in applying to. As you can see, it has the scholarship, which is where the name of the scholarship would go. It has the due date, so the last day that I can submit the scholarship application. It has the status, meaning if I submitted it, if I started it. It also has the date submitted, so if I did submit it, I have the date I did it right next to it, and the award quantity. So the award quantity meaning how much the scholarship award is, and then the outcome, if I got it, if I didn't get it, and then just some special notes on the side as well. I did have to blur some information out for privacy reasons, just because a lot of my scholarships were local. But if you are interested in knowing what scholarships I applied for, or maybe what scholarships are available to you in my area, feel free to reach out to me. My email is down below, as well as my Instagram. Feel free to send me a DM, and I'd be more than happy to help you guys. This is a good example of something you can do to kind of keep track of all your scholarships, and just so you know where you are at with each one. Number 4 is have volunteer experience and community service. So those are big things to some scholarships. Not all of them require some sort of community service hours and things like that, but a lot of them do. And the more experience and hours you have, the better. Have a document. I'm really organized when it comes to these things, but I think it's a good idea to have a document with all your experience, with all your awards, with all of your volunteer hours, your work hours, your clubs and organizations, everything on that document. So that way, when you have to write about those, you can easily reference them. So this is the document that I created. It is up to 3 to 4 pages long. This is the document I'm talking about. This has my community service, my extracurricular activities, my awards, my club involvement, and other things like that. As you can see, it is very detailed. Under every community service, I have a description saying exactly what I did, where I did it, the organization it was from, the total hours that I did at that specific community service, and the dates. So if it's continuous, I would put 2002 present, and then if it was just a couple times, I would put the exact dates on there. I did the same for the extracurricular activities. You can see I have the activity I did, the grade level I did it in, and a description about it, as well as the years I participated and things like that. So it's important to be as detailed as possible and include as much of the information as you can. That way that you can use this to reference for other applications that you might be doing. You can use this for National Honor Society, for scholarships, for opportunities, for anything that requires you to talk about your experience pretty much. So I use this for so many things and got so many opportunities thanks to this. And once again, I did have to blur out the information just because of privacy reasons, but if you're interested in learning about more of what I did, feel free to contact me and let me know. Another example that I attached, so this is from the same document. This is just another page. So this has the awards and honors that I've received and the work experience. I believe there's another page after this one, but I did not include that one. However, you can tell that I'm very detailed and very specific about everything. And the reason I wanted all this information in one document is because a lot of applications, a lot of opportunities ask you for awards and honors. They ask you for related work experience, and this way you are already very detailed about it. So it's an easy document to just reference when you need it. Hope those 4 points were helpful for you guys. As you saw, I did have to blur out some things for privacy reasons, but if you live in my city or you know me, and you're curious to know what scholarships I applied for or what scholarships may be available to you that I got, feel free to email me or DM me directly. I would love to help you out with that. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with anyone else who might be applying for scholarships or who's a senior or maybe a junior who's just starting to think about it. These videos are supposed to be helpful, motivational, and educational, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, or if you have any ideas of videos you'd like me to do, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Remember to stay positive, guys.